Hey guys. So I am Queen. I am Toya Graham on Facebook and I am Toya G on YouTube. Welcome to the publishing house. So I am Queen again. First and foremost, Father God, thank you and whew, Father God. Allow me to show up in the spirit of you, Father, and not of my flesh. Less of me, more of you. Enable me, God. So I am the Queen. I'm a publisher. This is a Q&A. I give game for empower. I give the aspect as the author, publisher, self-publisher, marketing, promoting, advertisement, these the scams that goes on in the industry. Best-selling information, five-star information, traditional versus self-publishing, the schemes and scams that goes on in the industry. Also, I speak about traditional, generational curses, and spiritual warfare, and generational wealth. Okay, so share the video. Share the video. Um, if anybody has any questions, please don't hesitate to ask your girl in the back. Okay. So any of those aspects and many more things, y'all can ask me. Share the video. If in case somebody else would like to ask the questions, it is a blessing to be amongst you guys to share information. So, give somebody else a chance. So, if you don't know me, my name is Latoya Graham. I am a publisher. I am the CEO of the Ivy Publishing Company. We have been in business for 6 years. I am a publisher for low income community. So allow us all to know that we can. If we can. And at a good rate, and also at a good time. Of course. So today's topic is going to be Hush Bear. Be quiet. Our topic today is going to be expecting the unexpected as the author. I just want to I think the best perspective to say this would be education. Most important. Educate yourself in any industry that you step into. I don't care if it is the book industry, the music industry, the nursing field, whatever. Study. Um, Spend time to be educated about your own craft if this is what you want to do. Investigate your own understanding to be able to make sure that the things that you are receiving are clear. Um, as an author, a lot of times we base a lot of pressure on our publishers because of you paying for your publisher to put your book out. You think that your publisher is supposed to um, promote you, advertising, market you, put you in room, um, establish you, establish your craft. No, I would most importantly love for people that are going to deal with certain individuals that they would like for them to work with them, study what their job is and what abilities are and what my position is in my industry. So you will be educated as an author to know what you are dealing with when you come. And not only that, knowing that it is important for you never to drop the ball and continue to promote your information in order to make the amount of money that you want to make, okay? Even with your publisher starting your information and things like that, because they have other artists and they spend time with you, they will move on to other artists. So it is important when you are in the vicinity of your publisher to grasp as much information as you can and get as much education and knowledge of what their capabilities are and what their job is to make your job more smoother and able to navigate as an author. A lot of times we get upset with our publishers because the expectations that you have as an author are not fulfilled, I suppose. But that is the reason why in the beginning of building a relationship with your publisher, you are able to grasp the relationship that you are able to withstand with your publisher, okay? Now, educating yourself on the aspects of you being an author and what you are supposed to do as an author is important as well. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to give you a little briefing on what my job is as a publisher. What a publisher job is, that's what we're going to answer today. And what is the job of the author? Okay. And as we go on, we will get education on what is the distributor's job? What is the literature agent's job? What is the promotion advisor's job? What is your social media advisor's job? So on and so forth, to educate individuals on which individual you need to pick for the job that you are looking for them to do. Okay. Keep out the confusion. All right. So what is the job of a publisher? This is important for authors that are going out to go and get them a publisher, okay? Mm. All right. Now, the role of a publisher can vary depending on the industry, but in general, a publisher is responsible for overseeing the production and distribution of written and multimedia content. Publishers work in various fields, including book publishing, magazine publishing, online publishing, and more. Here are some key aspects of the job of a publisher. Okay. Oh, now, content activation. Publishers are involved in occurring content for publication. Okay. This could involve working with authors, writers, or content creators to secure the right of publish their work. Okay. So that is one of our jobs. Editorial oversight. Publishers often have a role to oversee the editorial process. They may work with the editors to ensure that the content meets quality standards and well edited and align with overall visions of the publication. Okay. Production of design. Publishers are typically involved in productions and designs of final products. Okay. This includes decisions about formatting, layouts, cover designs, and other visual elements that contribute to the overall look and feel of the publication. Okay. Marketing and promoting. Publishers are responsible for promoting and marketing the published content. Okay. This involves developing marketing strategies, creating promotional material, and working to generate interest and sales. Okay. So, for publishers, publishers have a period of time that they do that. Research the period of time that they are negotiating to do this for you. Especially being me, I am a coaching publisher. So being that I am a coaching publisher, I allow myself to teach you these things for a period of time, which I give you like a 30 to 60-day run on promoting and marketing your information for you and showing you the ropes. And then I let my clients go so that they can be able to grow. That is what I do. Research your time period, research your contract on time periods as far as marketing and promotion for publishers. Okay. Distribution. Publishers manage the distribution of the content, various channels, whether it's through traditional bookstores, online, retailers, or digital platforms. They ensure that the content reaches the intended audience. Okay, so as for my job as the distributor, what I do is I put you on over 40,000 platforms to be able to make you nationwide, worldwide, and locally, to give you the mobility to walk into any store that you like and mention your book and find out that you are either on demand, print on demand, or you are being sold properly in the store. More or less, you will be on demand, which will be online to be pulled into the store as on demand sales. If you do not know what on demand sales is, that is when a customer comes in, asks about your information, and buys a book which is on demand, and they print that book at that moment and mail it to them. Okay, after they make their order. Now, with my distribution, I put you on many platforms, which gives you various channels. That's what channels are, whether it is through traditional bookstores, which we do, online is what I really deal with, retail and digital platforms, which I deal with, which is including the 40,000 platforms which we place you on as your distributor. Okay, they ensure the content reaches the intended audience. So that is the reason why we put you on 40,000 platforms so that you can reach your intended audience. We don't know who will be searching for you. We don't know who will like you. We don't know who is interested in your work. We just know that we need to put you in the position to be able to be reached. And that's what our job is, to be reached. All right. Contract negotiations. Publishers often engage contract negotiations with authors, agents, and other stakeholders. But this includes determining royalty rates, which I do, rights, and other terms of publishing agreements. Okay. As far as writing any other contracts after the contract that we write together, me, myself, I do not, because I'm Vanity. So within Vanity, we publicate your information, we put you on your platforms, and then we promote and market your information to show you in mobility and navigate through the industry, and then we let you go. Okay. So I do scouts. You do send me information that you are interested in, that you would like me to research. I do that. I do scout people for other individuals, and I do background information checks for other individuals, stating that they do the work that they do to research to see if their information is true. I do. So, That's about as much contract and negotiation I do with my client. Okay, financial management. Publishers are responsible for managing the financial aspects of the publisher's process. It says this includes budgeting, financial forecasting, and monitoring costs to ensure the project remains profitable. I do that instead. Finding the best aspects of financing your information, helping with financial plans where you can pay when you start, after you end, 3 equal payments or 2 equal payments, pay the full amount and get 5% off, and so on and so forth. So I do set up financial negotiation and aspects for publishing processes, that includes budgeting for yourself, which I help you figure out a budgeting plan. That's what we discuss so that you can figure out if your finances are able to cover the project. And we monitor and our forecast of the individuals, and we research individuals, and we scout different individuals, so that we can find the great rate for you. But that's what we do to make it profitable and remain profitable for you as well. Okay, market research. Publishers need to stay informed about marketing trends. That's what I do. Read preferences and industry development. This information helps them make informed decisions about what content to publish and how to position it in the markets. Okay, so that's what we do. Plain and simple. Period. That's what we do. In summaries of publishing, publisher plays a critical role in bringing writing or multi-content to publication and to the public by overseeing an entire publishing process, which I do, and also from content inquiries to distribution, okay, and marketing. The specific responsibilities may vary depending on the type of publisher, book, magazine, online, the sign of the publishing housing, and the nature of the content being published, okay? So educate yourselves, please, please. It is important to educate yourself and to be informed as to the different publishers that are available and what their jobs are, so that we don't have misunderstandings. So educate yourself as far as there. Now, what is the author's job? Now, you're going to be ultimately surprised, okay? But this is a big thing that is a misunderstanding as far as author's job and publisher's job. Check me out. Checks me out, okay? Now, the job of an author involves creating written content such as books, articles, essays, and other literary works. Authors are to create minds behind the words and ideas to make up a piece of writing. Here are some key aspects of the author job. Okay, writing. The primary task of the author is to write and produce content involving creativity and crafting sentences, paragraphs, and entire manuscript that conveys their ideas, stories, or information to readers. Okay? Research. Jeez. Research, more important. Okay? Depending on the type of writing, authors may need to conduct research to gather information, various facts, or ensuring accuracy in their work. Researching can be a critical compound of both fiction and nonfiction writing, but it is important to research, please. Okay, editing and revising, editing and revising. Authors often engage in the process of editing and revising their work. This includes reviewing and refining the content for clarity and comprehensiveness, and overall quality. Authors may work with editors to improve their manuscript, okay? Character development for fiction. In fiction writing, authors create a developed character. This involves giving characters unique traits, backgrounds, and motivation to make them relatable to interest in the readers. That's how you get your audience. Plot development, okay? For fiction, author craft the plot storyline for their works, okay? Determining the sequence of the events, conflicts, solutions, and in fiction, and well-constructed plots and essential for engaging readers. Okay, submitting your manuscript. Authors submit their complete manuscript to publishers. So, literature agents, like myself, to a relevant platform for consideration, like myself. This often involves preparing query letters, synopsis, and other materials to accompany the submission, okay? Marketing and promoting, okay? Your own information is an author's job, not your publishers, okay? Wow, publishers and marketing professionals play a significant role in promoting a book. Authors are increasingly involved in the marketing process. You hear me? This includes participants in book tours, authors, interviews, okay, social media promotion, and other activities to connect with readers. That has nothing to do with the connection of your publisher, okay? So be mindful of your job so that you would know what the job requires of your publisher, so that you can get your best aspect of building generational wealth by educating yourself to navigating through the book industry as a navigating mobile author and not an author that is waiting on their publisher to do the job for them. I'm just saying. Okay. I'm just saying. Okay. All right. Engaging with readers. Successful authors often engage with their readers through book signings, events, social media, and other platforms. Building connections with audiences can help authors establish loyal readership and loyalty. Okay. Contracts and negotiation is what an author is supposed to do for their self. Again. Authors may engage in contract negotiation with publishers, like myself, literature agents, like myself, that involve discussions, terms such as royalty, rights, and other details related to publication and distribution of their work, which I do, which I discuss, which I explain, and which we negotiate in the contract of what I will do, what I won't do, and what my job is. So, as well as you give the information as to what you are capable of doing, what you're going to do, and what you're going to cover while we are working together, okay? Continuous learning. I don't know how many times I can say that. Continuously learning is an important job for the author. That's what your job is to learn, constantly researching information to build your credibility and get more royalties and also increase your sales for generational wealth. Period. That's what you're supposed to be doing. If you are an author, that is what your daily duties are as an author, is to establish yourself as a well-known author to reader audiences on a daily. It doesn't matter if you work another job. It doesn't matter if you are not only in that industry and you do another industry. That is what you're supposed to do as an author. So if you are choosing to be in the industry of an author, you need to know the industry and the way it is supposed to be navigated and the way to move through it. So continuously educate yourself, please. Now, authors often continue to refine their craft by reading extensively. I stay reading constantly. I stay studying constantly. I stay educating myself constantly. I stay looking into things that are going to make me more knowledgeable constantly, because there is no way to make it in this industry if you are sitting on your couch with your book in your hand, not doing anything and complaining about what you're not making. Plain and simple. Okay. Reading extensively, attending workshops for education. To increase your craft. Okay. Continuous learning is critical. Okay. Critical. So if you are not into learning, if you are not into educating yourself, if you are not into researching, if you are not into fundamental learning, then this is not your position. Being an author is not for you. If you don't want to learn how to do it, how to navigate it, how to move through it, and even having your information publicated, if you choose not to, that is the failure of your own self. And because you are not making the money that you want to make, it is only the benefit of yourself. So educate yourself and continue to build yourself and continue to always speak about your book and always speak about your old books and always introduce yourself to individuals and always promote the same information regardless if nobody cares, because it's yours. So don't get upset with the next person because you are not getting the fulfillment that you need. I hear so many people talking about what they publishers ain't did. I'm a good, amazing publisher, and I have done ultimately great things for people and also put them in a position to being able to run the game. But if you choose to stop studying where I walk away, then that is not my issue, because that is not my job to baby you, to force feed you, to make you, to pull you along, or to constantly be in your ear telling you how to get your money. Get your money, period. Now, moving on. Sounds kind of critical, but it's the truth, because I hear more complaining about why you're not getting it than getting it. Stop complaining about why you ain't get it. Stop complaining about why people didn't see you. Stop complaining why people ain't hearing you or not buying your product. Are you promoting your product? Are you marketing yourself? Are you advertising? Are you studying? Are you navigating through the industry? Are you making yourself more mobile? Are you liberating your mindset? Are you uplifting yourself? Are you putting yourself in a position for elevation? Are you doing these things? Because as an author, you cannot hold your book in your hand and say, I'm an author. You have to move. You have to navigate. You have to negotiate, network, get out, do things, and not go to work every day. Focus on your craft. So if this is your craft, don't get mad when you're not focusing on your craft. Nobody else is going to focus on your craft. No one else is going to sell your product. No one else is going to put you out here. No one else is going to scream to the rooftops about your product except for you, not even your publisher. because a publisher has other people to promote. And not only that, they're going to promote you. But when they are done, they expect you to continue to do what they were doing. And I'm talking about screaming to the roof. Okay. I want to hear about it. I don't want to stop hearing about your stuff. I don't want to stop seeing your trail of your trend. I don't want to stop seeing your information. I don't want to stop seeing your book signings. I don't want to stop seeing it. That's what publishers feel like. We feel like we have a lot on our shoulders and we are obligated to put your information out and make it seen, put it in places to be heard about. But then after it's in those places, your job is to tell people that that is there and keep navigating. Okay. It is important to note that the specifics, responsibilities of an author can vary based on the type of writing they do, whether it is fiction or nonfiction, and whether they are a traditional publisher or a self-publisher. Overall, being an author requires creativity and dedication, and a passion for storytelling and conveying information through writing expression. Period. That's today's word. I'm gonna. So if that was not fulfilling, if that was not uplifting, if that was not encouraging, y'all need to email me because I don't understand. So email me at beyondmepublishing2018@gmail.com because the information that you are receiving is quite fundamental. And if you take the time to sit down and educate your craft, you are fundamental. But if you choose not to, you lose your best benefits of being the best of your ability. And just like the world, things are trending only for a second. And if you choose to be a one-hit wonder and trend for minutes to seconds to months to less than a year, it is only your fault. So don't look over your shoulder at anyone else but yourself. If you don't feel like you're making enough money, don't look at anyone but yourself because it is you. It is your craft. It is your blessing. It is your ministry. So get out here and do it. So that's it for today, guys. That is it for today. I thank you guys for being a part of the publishing room. If anybody has any questions, any inquiries, let's check out the channel. Let's see if anybody got any questions today. Let's see it. Okay, so we have some questions today. So don't forget, this is the Beyond Me Publishing House. What we do here is we do Q&As for an hour and we give information, fundamental mobility, to run through our industry, the industry at that period, don't forget it, on giving you a better understanding on how to move through this thing. So if it is your ability to take some time and watch and ask a few questions of me, I'll be glad to give that inspiration and to encourage you with fundamental information. So keep researching, keep reaching for your goal, not the next person. Okay. We cannot find our craft and looking at the next person make it. Only way you're gonna make it is if you do it on your own. So stop looking at the next person through a lens and look through your own. I'm talking about literally tunnel vision and get it in the perspective of self. And the only time that you can put anything on anything else when you are building an empire is when you choose not to do it yourself. So, walking up be great. Let us be great because we are, because God has already approved us to do such. And if someone told you that you ain't great, they lied to you because God has already approved you. But go get them. Okay. Go get them. Go shine on them because God has already done it. You just got to do the rest. So go be intentional and purposeful with your day. Be fulfilled with whatever it is that inspires you. Be encouraged and be tremendously purposeful because sometimes we use our time unintentional and then we miss the purpose. Have a great day, guys. I love ya.